Most Americans assume living overseas is unrealistic or only for people with millions and millions of dollars in retirement. But we spent a whole month in Bangkok, Thailand, and tracked every dollar we spent so you get an idea of what to expect during a retirement travel to Bangkok. The costs were very different from what we expected, actually. And in this video, I'm going to break down what we spent in housing, food, transportation, entertainment, activities, and daily life. And if you're thinking about retiring or slow traveling the world on a budget, you might be able to decide based on this video whether Bangkok fits your retirement budget or slow travel plans. Your biggest expense is going to be your housing. And for housing, we spent a whole month in hotels and we did it for only $940. And if you want to know the details of how we did that, we have used IHG hotel points, and the cash value of those points comes down to $940 for the whole month. And if you want to see how we did it, please watch this video. I'll link it. Now, so our housing is taken care of. Our hotel stay includes Wi-Fi. We don't have to pay for utilities. And many of the hotels we stayed at included breakfast as well. And most of them had pools and they had gyms on site as well. So we didn't spend any money on gyms. So that is a huge savings. And like I mentioned in that video, why we chose to stay in hotels rather than getting a condo. Now, the next category is going to be food after housing. So food, we divided into two different categories. One is restaurant that includes grab foods. So order ins, things we took on for delivery food, eating out, and as well as the food we ate at the hotel where we ordered room service and things like that. It is all bundled in together. And most of these food we ate at Western restaurants and some local food as well. But majority of them are Western food. That's just what we chose. And this could be a lot less if you choose to eat more of the local foods, more affordable prices, or even like street foods. And Bangkok is very common and they are delicious as well. So for overall restaurants, including all of that, we spent $502.27. And for groceries, we just bought, little snacks and here and there, drinks, things like that. And also personal care items. Our toiletries was covered, but just extra, things here and there we bought. That was from the grocery store. And that was $189.78. So as you can see, overall food, we spent altogether $6.05. And this really varies on your taste, whether, if you wanted to eat more local foods, you definitely can eat at more affordable places, like I mentioned, or you can spend a lot more in food. Bangkok is pretty much whatever you want. They have it. So you can spend as much or little as you want. All right, next category is transportation. And transportation, we divide it into two categories. One is flights, that's to and from Bangkok, and that is $209.71 for round trip for two people, and that is not bad. And for ground transportation, once we are on the ground, altogether it was $170.20. And so that includes things like Grab rides, things like the Rabbit card for the BTS, the MRT, and taking the boat ferry, hop on and off boat passes, things like that. Oh, and it also includes a round trip bus fare to Rayong from Bangkok and back for a little trip. And so all of that is included in the ground transportation category. Now, the next category is entertainment or activities. And for this one, we spent this month $185.15. And so this category includes things like, we went to a couple of movies, and one of them was at the Bed Cinema in Bangkok, where you walk in and there is, instead of normal movie theater seats, there's beds and blankets and pillows. And you can show up 30 minutes before your movie starts, and they will have a special exclusive lounge for you where there's unlimited drinks and unlimited snacks. And you can have as much of that you want before and during the movie. And so for that one, it was $74.07 at the Bed Cinema. And I might have taken a little nap during that time. I always fall asleep during movies. Okay. So that's just the thing. And sure enough, I fell asleep at the Bed Cinema. I mean, it was comfortable. Okay. They had comfy pillows, they had blankets and slippers. And the only thing that was missing was maybe a robe. That's it. But it was definitely a really nice experience. I definitely don't regret it. And the regular other movie was just $20.27 for the two of us. And this entertainment activity category also includes a trip to the onsen we've had, and that was the Japanese onsen in Bangkok. There's a number of them you can choose from, and we just chose one we were closer to, and we had a great time. And there's a men's section, a women's section, and they give you little one-time underwear you can wear if you choose to. And there's cold plunges, and there's the temperature and different treatment of onsen you can go to, and several different things, activities you can do. Of course, you can't film it, so I cannot show you any footage about that. So there's a shower and changing area and a locker, but it's definitely something you should experience. They have these in Bangkok, Thailand, as well as if you go to Japan, of course, that's the best place to experience it. But Bangkok also has that as well. The other thing we did this month that was really fun was we went to see a Muay Thai fight, and that was fun for two of us. It was $57.39, and we actually got a seat in second or third row, and it was very close to the front. And like after the fight, we were just hanging out at the stadium, and some of the fighters came out, after the event ended, and they just looked like little kids. If they were passing me by in the street during daytime, I couldn't tell. They didn't look like a fighter. But boy, when they got in the ring, anyway, so it was just a fun experience to see while you're in Thailand. And I would definitely highly recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, so entertainment altogether, it was $185.15. Now we made a separate category for massages in Thailand because that's how much we believe in massages while we're in Thailand. So massages for the whole month, we spent $116.88. That was weekly for two people. So absolutely worth it. That would be in the US. I would spend the whole amount in just one massage for one person with by time taxes and fees and tips included. That would just be for one person for 1 hour. So we just created a separate category because we love massages so much. So the next category is shopping. And for shopping this month, we spent $100.65. And that just includes just random things from a few clothing items we got and a couple of knickknacks and just normal miscellaneous things we needed on the road. So that was $100. And let's see, in miscellaneous categories, we kind of bunched a whole bunch of things together. And that miscellaneous altogether was $135.69. And the first breakdown of that underneath the subcategory was general. In general, we spent $100.74. And that includes a dental cleaning and tooth whitening treatment for my husband, and that was $76.76. In Bangkok, we went to one of the expat dental clinics, and if you go to a local dental place in Bangkok, it'd probably be a lot cheaper. And then the other things under that category includes eSIMs and our Telo subscriptions, so we can get the two-step text verification for US bank accounts and things like that. Now, the rest of them are pretty straightforward. You can see the drinks category was $11.87. We're not a big drinkers, no surprise there. And coffee, we spent $11.37. I think there's more coffee included under restaurants and eating out because we are coffee people and we spend a lot more in coffee than that. I know that for sure. I think this one is specifically for a really fancy coffee shop that we went to a little bit outside of Bangkok, where it's a coffee shop. You could order lunch and food as well. And it's at an old coconut plantation. So there's a little little canal they made. You can take a boat ride through the coconut, the forest, and they'll take you a picture. There's cute little swing areas, and anyway, so it's a very cute place to go to, and it's just amazing what they've done with this place. I'll insert some footage here. So for the entry, but the actual coffee and other food that we purchased is probably under restaurant. And then the next item under miscellaneous is laundry. We spent $10.81 this month on laundry. That's just coin laundry at hotels to do our laundries, and it's not that expensive. And 90 cents for fees. I think we upgraded our Grab subscription to get faster service and more discounts even on Grab deliveries and Grab rides and things like that. So that was all together for the whole month in Bangkok for two people, eating out every day, getting weekly massages, going to onsens and the bed cinema, Muay Thai fights, and shopping, and going to fancy coffee shops and things like that. All together, it was $2,050.33. That's just amazing. I don't remember ever spending that little in the US for a whole month. Hopefully this gives you some idea of what to expect for your budget, whether your budget is higher or lower, and the quality of life it buys you in places like Bangkok, Thailand. If you're looking to retire and start slow traveling the world, Bangkok is definitely one of those places you should try out. And please do let me know in the comments how much you spend currently where you live per month on living costs. I would love to know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.